Once upon a time, there lived a king. People lived in love for each other. There was no scarcity in his kingdom, but the king was not happy. He was always sad. The king used to get very tired after the day's work. He was also worried about the neighboring states attacking his kingdom. Because of the burden of the works, he used to spend sleepless nights. The king started to eat little food. He was unable to digest the food he ate. It happened one day that he saw his gardener giving water to plants and working hard all the day. He observed that the gardener, after completing his work in the night, used to eat food very well, and he saw that the gardener used to sleep peacefully without any worries. Sometimes the king was having a feeling of jealous towards the gardener that even if he ate simple food and slept under a tree, he was very happy with his life. One day a monk came to the palace of the king. The king welcomed him and offered a seat to sit. Then the king said about his problem to the monk and asked some suggestions to solve his problems. Then the monk said to the king, "O king, make your son the king of this kingdom. Then your workload will be lessened by that. Then you need not worry about anything." Then the king said, "O great ones, my son is only 6 years old. How can he rule the kingdom?" Then the monk replied, "If that is the case, then hand over the burden of your work to me. Make me the king of this kingdom and become free." Then the king accepted and handed over his kingdom to the monk. The monk then asked the king that, "Now you are free. What do you want to do now?" Then the king said, "I will search a job and do the job happily." The monk replied, "If you really want to do some job, why don't you work for me? See, king, I am a monk, so I will stay in my hut only. You manage the kingdom on behalf of me." Then the king used to rule the kingdom on behalf of the monk. He did his everyday work without any worries. Then after some months, the monk came to the king and asked him like this, "How is your life going on now? You are looking very happy." Then the king replied joyously that, "O great ones, now I am very happy after handing over my kingdom to you. I am working hard, but I am not tired of my work. Now I am having sound sleep, and also I am feeling hungry and got my appetite back." And the king continued, "O great ones, I am not understanding one thing, that I am doing the same work I used to do before, but I don't know why I have regained my appetite and how I am able to sleep happily without feeling any burden on me." The monk smiled and replied, "You are doing the same work of ruling your kingdom now, but now you are not ruling your state, feeling that it is a very great burden on you. But now you are doing your work only as your duty. This is the difference in ruling your state now. Before, you used to rule thinking that it is a burden on you, but now you are doing the work happily after handing over your kingdom to me. Now you are doing your work not as a burden but as a duty. So you are now happily doing your duty on behalf of me. This is the difference. Now I am handing over your kingdom to you again. Now rule your kingdom happily without feeling it as a burden but as your duty." Friends, if we see in our lives, most of us feel the work as burden and we do not love our work. If we start loving our work, whatever it may be, whether it is a job or a business, we do not feel it as our burden. But on the other hand, we do our work happily by loving our work. If we feel our work as a burden, we will be unable to do justice to our work. We may commit some wrongs in that work. Rather, if we start loving our work, we will be able to give 100% justice to our work. So, we must choose a job which we love to do. Then our life will be filled with happiness. Otherwise, our lives will become a hell by the burden of our work. Some parents force their children to do some job which they chose for their children, but they do not see whether their children like that or not. So if parents agree to do a job which their children like, they will be able to give better results. Then children will be happy with their life, and parents also will become happy as their children are doing justice to their works. So choose your job you are interested in and live a happy and joyous life. Thank you for watching, friends. If you liked my video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon below. Please like and share the video. Please support my channel to grow.